Kia ora and welcome to Tarmac, or should I in fact be saying bonjour, because today we've got our hands on the new Megane RS Trophy. It's Renault's sporty or high performance hot hatch that's been inspired by their F1 team. Looking forward to taking you around this one. Dressed in this vibrant tonic orange, look at it, it just really stands out in any car park or basically anywhere. This car really is a super hot hatch, and it really is, as I say, inspired by their F1 team. Starting with this, look at this F1 blade that goes across here with trophy written all across it. Very, very cool. The rest of it, it's got the double diamond RS logo here. It's a honeycomb grille that has a bit of a smiley face, which is good. Much of the lower valance here is very pointy and very sticky outy, which is great for getting that very low drag coefficient. And also tri-lights down here, and also the LED lights around here also got tri-function. It comes with extended wings, or RS wings, both front and rear, and also an RS skirt along here, and starry black mirror caps, so you know, contrasts really well. Down here is a lateral air vent here that extracts air from, actually you can feel it from the heat from the engine, which is really good. And the 19-inch wheels, well, these come with a customized braking system, which includes, look at these nice red Brembo brake calipers. Pretty awesome. These really do stop so well. Round the rear, a nice elongated roof spoiler, LED tail lights, RS badging, and also the double diamond badging here again. The bumper here has been beefed up and extended out, so it's again, it's nice, beautiful wide stance from here. And down here, a central exhaust system that emits 182 grams of CO2 per kilometre, but more importantly has a check valve that in the sports mode just makes it rasp and rattle and pop and do all the stuff that you'd want a sports car like this to do. Let's check out under the bonnet. Here we find a 1.8 litre turbocharged engine that delivers 221 kilowatts of power and 420 newton meters of torque. Actually 20 more newton meters than the manual version, but let's not quibble over 20 newton meters, shall we? The turbo itself has got a turbine that sits on a ceramic ball bearing, so again that's inspired by the F1 team. So you can always look at your turbo and go, look, that's an F1 part, which is quite cool. 0 to 100 is in 5.7 seconds, and it also sips fuel. Well, it doesn't really sip it, but 8 litres per 100 kilometres when you're on the charge. So not bad, really. But enough of all this. Let's take it for a drive, and I'll show you around the interior while we're there. Quite embarrassed to say that I've never driven a Megane before, and of any sort, so this is actually quite a treat for me, and it had gone straight for the top of the line and the newest one. What could be better? I love it. Let's get something out of the way sort of straight away, which would be the launch control, which is a simple process of going into the RS mode, going into race mode, and then literally putting your foot on the brake, onto the thing, away it goes, and then let that LSD, Torsen LSD, grab it and spit out the back. Love it. So 6 seconds there or thereabouts, actually 5.7 is really quick. It doesn't feel that quick, to be honest, though. It delivers the speed quite nicely. Could be because it just slips its wheels quite a lot, but I don't know, it just feels, that raspiness afterwards is awesome. So really good from there. Sports mode, equally you still get that raspy note from the exhaust, from that check valve, and it downshifts nicely. And coming into a corner, one of my favorite bits, because this has such a rigid chassis and four-wheel steering. Bonus. So it really does whip around corners at speeds it probably shouldn't, and at speeds I probably shouldn't. caution, right? It's quick. It's a nice, fast, really well put together hatchback or hot hatch, as it was always going to be, or has always been. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. To get the other stuff out of the way first, the driver's seating position, great. Seats are really comfortable and so supportive. The bolsters are just awesome down the side here, and the whole thing feels really nice. Your positioning's good, visibility is excellent, slightly compromised with the back headrest, but other than that, really good all round. The quality inside, the finishing is all right actually. It's got this sort of fake carbon look on the door cards, some Alcantara on the steering wheel, and which is actually slightly flat bottomed, and just actually it's all right. It's not bad considering the price bracket it's going into. It is starting to get up there in the hot hatch area, but you know, I think you're given enough to go for. The paddles are great, giving you plenty of time to take control and drop down and get that raspiness out there, which you're going to want to. Triple digits come really quickly, like really fast. So the pickup, once it's on the move, which is good anyway, is really quick. Very exciting actually. And the biggest excitement is the turning, or actually the way it is when it's on the move into corners. The tech is good, particularly like the visuals when it goes into your RS modes. Reversing camera is a little bit iffy. It's clear enough, but it sort of just almost has a time delay lag, which is all right. Instrument cluster, clean, clear. You can go, or goes into different modes, or takes different settings when you go into the different modes, which is good, from sport to race mode, and also E mode as well. So again, not bad from there. Once you're in race mode, you do get to see all your torque and your kilowatts and your oil temperatures and your turbo boost gauges and all that sort of stuff, all those niceties that you really want. And also braking is pretty good. It brings you up to a halt quite nicely. But it's that gear changing and the exhaust, the pops are just so much fun. The sports chassis feels firm, and it actually comes in 4 stops, so you've got 4 different settings, I guess. The Torsen LSD, like I said, make sure that you're getting plenty of power. Keep saying caution. And also it's got customized shocks, so again, the bounce is pretty good. It's not without its road noise, but to be honest, that's what you'd want in a sports car. You want it to make a little bit of, or get a lot of feedback from the road. And actually the steering is really tight and really sharp, and there is also plenty of feedback from the road through the steering wheel, so you're not removed from anything, which is again what you're after when you're in a sports car. So hot hatch it is. There's a little bit of practicality there. The boot space is all right. The seating back there is, you know, okay, and it's just fun to drive. Awesome fun to drive actually. There you have it, the Renault Megane RS Trophy. It is a sporty hatchback that I wish I'd have driven before and compared the old one versus the new one, but it is improved, so I'm told, and it is a great driving car. It's sporty, nippy, the handling around the corners is phenomenal, and just the feeling of sportiness, I love it. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Make sure you do the usual and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya, or au revoir.